We're now going to head towards our next stop, stop number 1 on your map, which says Kilmainham Jail. A very progressive prison when it opened. It had 200 cells for 200 prisoners. But by the famine years of 1845 to 1852, there were almost 4,000 prisoners in Kilmainham Jail. Many simply got sent to prison to get a roof over their heads or something to eat. Up to the 1860s, it was a place of public execution where men, women and children over the age of 14 were publicly hanged outside. But it is forever associated with the 1916 Easter Rising and the execution of 14 men, the 7 signatories of the proclamation and 7 garrison commanders in the aftermath of the Rising. It began with Patrick Pearse, who led the Easter Rising and was president of the Provisional Government of the Irish Republic during the Six-Day Rebellion. His court-martial was fairly swift. It lasted just 20 minutes in front of a man called Charles Blackadder. And Blackadder wrote afterwards, "There must be something wrong with Ireland if a man like Patrick Pearse, so articulate and so intelligent, can stand before me and not be afraid to die." Pearse was found guilty of an armed insurrection against the king, and at dawn, May 3rd, 1916, was executed by firing squad. What followed was 13 further executions, including Joseph Plunkett, who married his longtime girlfriend, Grace Gifford, in the hours before he died in the small chapel in Kilmainham Jail. Grace was allowed just 10 minutes with her new husband before she was taken out of the prison and Joseph was taken into the stonebreaker's yard, blindfolded and executed. The final execution was that of James Connolly, a Scottish-born trade union leader, the leader of the Irish Citizens' Army. He had been wounded during Easter week in the General Post Office, and when the rebels surrendered, was taken to a British military hospital in Dublin Castle to be treated for his wounds. The British doctors who were treating him told the British general in charge, a man called Sir General John Maxwell, that if they left Connolly for another week or 2, he would be dead anyway, because gangrene had set into his wound. Maxwell wasn't happy. He court-martialed Connolly in his hospital bed and found him guilty of an armed insurrection against the king. He was taken from the back gates of the Dublin Castle to the back gates of Kilmainham Jail. Unable to walk, he was carried in on a stretcher. Unable to stand, he was strapped to a chair, blindfolded and executed. It was the manner in which Maxwell exacted maximum revenge on Connolly, and the barbarity of executing a wounded man strapped to a chair changed the mood and public opinion in Ireland, so much so that it changed the course of Irish history. Again, for anybody who wishes to visit the jail, you need to book your tickets online in advance. This now stop number 1, Kilmainham Jail.